Meanwhile, there are reports that a trial of mandatory pre-commitment technology in the ACT could be used by the federal government to placate Andrew Wilkie. Geoff House is the CEO of Clubs ACT and he joins us now. Thanks for your time this morning. What's the latest the government's told you about this trial?
Well, I haven't heard anything from the government since before the end of last year. I had been working with the Commonwealth Department of FACSIA, that's Jenny Macklin's department, to gather some information for the Commonwealth which would enable the Minister to make a decision as to whether or not to commit to a trial in the ACT. But I haven't heard anything from them since that time, since before Christmas.
Are you expecting a phone call soon?
I would think so. I noted the Prime Minister's comments yesterday that when she had something to say, she'll say it, and I expect that will lead to some communication, if not this week, then perhaps next week.
Now, Geoff, the clubs industry has obviously been opposed to any mandatory pre-commitment, but would it be fair to say that you're happy for a trial to take place in your clubs in the ACT?
Well, look, not even the Productivity Commission could tell us whether or not mandatory pre-commitment would actually work. So I think it's important, I think it's always been important, that before our legislators and policymakers make a decision which is going to impact on the club and pub industry nationally, that they actually do the trial first and find out whether or not pre-commitment will actually be effective. And
how do you feel about the technology?
Well, it depends on the model that's applied, but obviously the technology has to be as effective as it can be in addressing problem gambling and giving a tool to problem gamblers to use. But until we see the model, it's difficult to actually comment on what the Commonwealth wants to do.
OK, and we're trying to stay on top of the politics of this issue as well. Has Andrew Wilkie been in contact with you about this perhaps trial?
No, he hasn't. I made an approach to Mr Wilkie's office to seek a meeting towards the end of last year, and I haven't heard anything back. So,
well, Geoff House, we will stay in contact with you on this one and see how it goes. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.